And hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back again with another Liverpool live stream here, and this time it's in the Champions League again. It's Rangers versus Liverpool. This time at Ibrox. It's going to be a really good game. Great atmosphere at Ibrox. It's going to be a tough fixture for Liverpool tonight. But yeah, guys, so what we'll do quickly, I'll go through the starting lineups for both teams, and then we'll go through people's score predictions and see what you guys reckon the final score will be in tonight's game. Obviously, last time out at Anfield, we won 2-0. It was a good game, good performance by Liverpool. Since then, we've always played on the weekend. Unfortunately, lost 3-2 to Arsenal. We were going to stream it here on the channel, but we had some issues with the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi cut out for about 4 hours, I think it was. So I managed to watch it through my 4G on my phone, but I couldn't stream the game, unfortunately, which is a bit of a nightmare. But luckily, it's all working again now, so we can get this game underway. And it's a really good game as well, guys. I can't wait to watch it. We'll start with Rangers' team quickly, as they are the home side tonight. And guys, whilst I'm looking at the lineups here, comment down below your score predictions for the game as well. I can see the majority of the people on the poll here say 81% Liverpool to win. But we'll go through the team quickly. So Rangers, they're playing a 4-2-3-1. They've got Alan McGregor in net, James Tavernier, Connor Goldson, Ben Davies, and then Borna Barisic as the back four. Ryan Jack and John Lundstrom in the midfield two there, with Fashion Sakala, Scott Arfield, Ryan Kent, and then Kolach up front there as well. Fashion Sakala had a good game, actually. I think it was the weekend. They're playing someone in the Scottish League. I've seen a highlight of his. It was really good. For Liverpool, we've got Alisson in net. Tsimikas, at left back. Van Dijk, Kanate as the two centre-backs. And then Joe Gomez at right back. Obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold is injured. Which is a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Same with Joel Matip as well. But we'll get into that in a second, because it's an absolute nightmare at Liverpool at the moment here, guys. With Harvey Elliott in the midfield, Fabinho, Jordan Henderson as well. And then Fabio Cavallo at left wing, Darwin Nunez up front, and Bobby Firmino at right wing there as well, guys. But yeah, so a couple of things to go through, really. Obviously, during the week, we announced on the channel yesterday, I think it was, that Joel Matip obviously got injured as well. This adds to the injury crisis already happening here at Liverpool this season. It's been an absolute nightmare. Obviously, Trent got injured last game as well. Absolutely terrible. I can actually read out for you guys the actual kind of injury list that we have here, who we have at the moment at the club. We've got Trent out, Keita out, Diaz as well out, obviously. Matip out as well, Curtis Jones, Arthur, and then Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain as well. So it's just an absolute nightmare at the moment, guys, with the injuries and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, comment down below your score predictions for the game. I am going to go for a Liverpool win nonetheless. I think it will be a bit harder than last game. Obviously, this time we're at the Ibrox. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 Liverpool win. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it will be a little bit harder this time, playing away from home. But I do think we are much the better side, so I think we can definitely get a result here. Charlie Dolby says, hi, come Liverpool FC fans. What's up, Charlie? Game and Wolf says, thoughts on Trent and Henderson. I don't really want to comment too much on the Henderson situation, because I'm not too sure what happened, obviously. But it is what it is. I'm sure they're investigating it. With Trent, though, obviously, it's sad that he's injured. Being quite poor this season defensively. Obviously scored in this game though last week from the free kick. But yeah, stuff like the Martinelli goal last week, though, on the weekend, sorry, was a bit poor. It was just really poor defending by Trent. But yeah, guys, he's injured now. I think he's actually out till, here it says he's out till the end of the month, so he should be fine for the World Cup if he is chosen for the squad. But we'll see. Islam says Liverpool the best. I agree. 3-1 Liverpool to win. That's pretty optimistic, guys. Pretty optimistic. I don't think Rangers will score, but I don't think we'll be able to get 3 past them. I think it'll be, 1-0. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win, guys. But we're nearly underway here. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Very exciting game. We also got the Spurs game on at the same time, playing Frankfurt in their group. And then we got Barcelona into Milan as well. Napoli won their game earlier today, I'm pretty sure. The last time I checked, I haven't actually kept up to date with it. I looked at the score earlier. They're winning 3-1. That was in the 75th minute. The game ended 4-2 to Napoli. Another good win for them. Looking like probably going to win the group. Let's actually have a little look at the group here, guys, so we know what can happen if we win today. Yeah, so Napoli on top at the moment with 12 points. If we win today, we go to 9. And then Rangers will stay bottom. Yeah, guys, if we win tonight, then it's near enough confirmed that we'll go through. It's just a matter of, who finishes where in the group, first or second. Obviously, we'd prefer to finish first, but Napoli have been excellent so far this campaign. But yeah, guys, the guys are in the tunnel here at Ibrox. It's a lovely stadium, Ibrox. You have to give them praise. It's a nice stadium, great atmosphere, great fans. Jordan Henderson is starting tonight, obviously, guys, as well. And we've got to put a bit of respect on the Rangers keeper as well, McGregor. McGregor was absolutely brilliant last week. Probably could have been 4-5, maybe 6-0 to Liverpool. But Alan McGregor kept them in it, and he was unbelievable. 40 years old he is. Bobby Short for Bob. Game Wall says, I think Liverpool should sign Raspadori. Stephen Truth Seeker don't think Liverpool are going to win. Yeah, it'll be a close game, guys. It'll be a close game. I'm still pretty optimistic. Obviously, we can kind of talk about the Arsenal game a little bit here. I mean, I didn't get to stream it, obviously, but it was just wrong. It was just wrong. The penalty, I don't know, it's just stupid. Don't get me wrong, I think the first half we were the much better side, and you've got to give Arsenal praise. They were good the second half. They were the better side the second half, but the penalty shouldn't have stood, in my opinion. Or if you can give that a penalty, give the handball a penalty as well to Liverpool. So, swings and roundabouts, guys. It's a bit frustrating. But we have to move on, guys. We've got a big game here tonight. I'm still back in Liverpool, though, 1-0. And guys, if you're new around here as well, drop a like on the stream. There's quite a few of you guys in here. We've got 23 likes so far. If we can get to 30 likes in the next 5 minutes or so, that'd be amazing. The Rangers fans in full force here, absolutely loving it. An amazing tifo there as well in the Union Bears stand, where the Rangers loyalists are. I've been to the Ibrox a few times, actually. Great stadium. My family are Scottish, you see, so a lot of my far relatives support Rangers. But I've been to a few games. Great atmosphere. Almost as good as Liverpool's, but Sorry guys for the spam as well. It happens quite a lot. I'm not too sure why. I'm just trying to get it sorted. Yeah, Raspadori has been unbelievable for Napoli. Yeah, I mean, Napoli in general have just been amazing. Yeah, but there'll be some big standout players probably going to get poached in the next summer transfer window from Napoli, because if they keep up their form anyway. Yeah, guys, got James Tavernier here, and Jordan Henderson is exchanging the flags before the game. Yeah, guys, keep commenting down below your score predictions as well. I want to get to read out a few more score predictions, see what you guys are thinking. Obviously, a bit of a bad time at Liverpool at the moment. Got to stay positive, I suppose. But it just feels like, all the bad things are happening all at once here. I think the Joel Matip thing, for me, just topped it off, really. I was just, crazy. Sums up the season so far. But look, Rangers have been poor so far this campaign in terms of the Champions League. I think, we'll win this game. Bob for short says 69-0. Who do you think will score? Joe, I want to go for Bobby. I'm going to go for Bobby to score. He's been pretty good recently. Obviously, Darwin Nunez is starting with as well, which is good to see. He had a great game against Arsenal. Just the way he was moving around, really, I just thought he was it felt like a lot more comfortable on the pitch, really, with the way he was running and stuff like that. Game also is 3-1, 69-0. Lovely. But we're underway here, guys. It is Liverpool that kick us off here. And they pass it straight back to the Kanati. And Kanati boots it long. Trying to find Darwin Nunez early on from a long ball forward. But it falls to Firmino instead, who then kicks out a play. But it comes with a Rangers player, so it'll be a Liverpool throw in here. Liverpool now in possession with Tsimikas. Tsimikas now on the ball. He's booting it long here, trying to find Harvey Elliott, but it falls to Borna Barisic instead. Borna Barisic heads it on to Kanate there. Yeah, guys, the game started here. No Name says 3-1 Liverpool. A lot of 3-1s here, guys. Pretty optimistic. I like to see it. No one's too confident in keeping a clean sheet there, I can see. Obviously, Mo Salah's not starting as well, guys. He is on the bench, though. He was subbed off as well during last game. But he's obviously not starting today. But he is there if we need him. Jordan Henderson now on the ball for Liverpool. He just chips it over Lundstrom's head. He gives it across to Joe Gomez. Hoping for a big performance off Joe Gomez tonight. Do want to see a little bit more of him. Obviously, Trent's injured, so it's a good time for Joe Gomez to really get some form going here. Get a good run of games before international break. I don't think he'll get a call up, but yeah. But it is Alan McGregor who just boots it long here for Rangers. It falls to Joe Gomez's head here, who heads on to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott now trying to find Jordan Henderson, but it comes off John Lundstrom's legs instead, and Rangers do win back possession here. Now Ryan Jack on the ball. He's fouled there now, and it'll be a Rangers free kick after Kanate just fouled Ryan Jack. People calling him the Scottish Iniesta or Scottish Xavi, I've heard in the past. Ryan Jack looks like he's in a bit of pain here, though, as well. Looks a bit uncomfortable. Obviously, last time I've seen a lot of the Rangers fans as well. I'm not too happy with Gio, their manager. It's kind of 50-50 divided whether he should be sacked or whether he should stay. But the question is, who would they even get as a replacement? But a man who I feel like, despite the poor run of results, he's still very comfortable in his job is Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, please ban him. Yeah, I keep deleting the messages, guys. I'm not too sure about the spam here. It's a bit annoying. Just put him in timeout. That's all I can do, really. But it's James Tavernier here now for Rangers. He's got a throw in here. He throws it across to Lundstrom. Now Lundstrom back to Tavernier. Tavernier now passing it back to Alan McGregor. Now Alan McGregor giving it to Ben Davies, the former Liverpool player. He then boots it long for Ryan Kent down that left-hand side here. Ryan Kent here now for Rangers. He's one-on-one here with Joe Gomez. He decides to pass it back to Borna Barisic here. Now Barisic across to Ryan Jack. Ryan Jack now on the ball. Gives it to Lundstrom. Now back to Davies. Davies across to Lundstrom. Lundstrom trying to switch play here. Now down to Fashion Sakala down that right-hand side. He finds him. Fashion Sakala with a shot. And Alisson makes a relatively comfortable save there for Liverpool. But good early signs there for Rangers. But we need to defend a little bit tighter. There's a great switch of play there by John Lundstrom to find Fashion Sakala. And it was kind of a weak shot in the end. But, you know. Where's Salah? Salah's on the bench, guys. Yeah, I was a bit surprised as well, actually. We've got Firmino on the right-hand side instead tonight. There for support for Darwin Nunez if needed. But it is Fabio Carvalho now for Liverpool. He does lose possession, though. And now Rangers are in possession here with Lundstrom. He passes it out to Ryan Kent, the former Liverpool man down that left-hand side here. Now Ryan Kent cuts inside, takes a shot from distance. Just goes over the bar. And more positive signs here from Rangers early on. I think last game they were kind of poor. They didn't really get many chances straight away. I think their best chance came around the 80th minute when Matundu, I believe his name is, came on. But so far, it's probably been majority Rangers in terms of attack and play here. But it is Darwin Nunez now on the ball for Liverpool. He beats his man, John Lundstrom, now chasing the ball past Ben Davies, but Ben Davies manages to get the ball and pass it back to Alan McGregor, a.k.a. Shagger. And now he boots it long, trying to find Kolach, but it falls to Joe Gomez instead. Joe Gomez now to Van Dijk. Van Dijk, guys, what's your opinion on Van Dijk this season so far? I heard something quite interesting, actually, obviously, because I think normally we're used to having, the majority of the ball throughout games and the majority of possession. I feel like now, as we're kind of not on the ball so much, Van Dijk is forced, obviously, to defend more, and he's not looking too confident at the moment. I think it all comes from Trent as well. I think he's got to support Trent. It's a bit of a messy one, really, at the defence at the moment. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Van Dijk's season so far, guys. He obviously is a Celtic man as well, so he'll be looking to put in a good shift against their fierce rivals Rangers. But it is Borna Barisic now booting it long for Rangers. It falls to Firmino in the centre of the park here. Now Firmino heads it on and finds Fabio Carvalho, but Fabio Carvalho just heads it past to Connor Goldson, and Connor Goldson wins it back for Rangers here. Connor Goldson now to Ryan Jack. Bit of a misplaced pass, and he tackles Darwin Nunez there, and it will be a foul. No, the referee says play on. I thought it was a foul on Darwin Nunez there, guys, but referee says play on, and it's Rangers now in possession here with Barisic. I think Kaylee Best is a Rangers fan there. Good to see some Rangers fans in here as well. I do like seeing a bit of a mixed opinion in the chat. Good, it's a good debate, and who you think will win and stuff like that as well. We had a few Rangers fans in the stream last week as well. They were obviously very vocal in the chat as well. But yeah, guys, if you're new around here as well, drop a like on the stream. We're on 37 so far, so if you can get that to about 50 before half time, that'd be massively appreciated. There's quite a few of you guys in here as well. And make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. That'd be massively appreciated. We update you guys on Liverpool news every day as well. There's videos constantly coming out on the channel. But it is Liverpool here now with Joe Gomez. He throws it to Bobby Firmino, but Bobby Firmino hits it out of play, and it's a Rangers throw-in now. Now Barisic to take the throw-in for Rangers. Wasting a bit of time there, come on. He throws it to Lundstrom. Now Barisic on the ball again here. He gives it back to Ben Davies, who then passes it back to their keeper, McGregor. McGregor boots out of play there, and it comes for a throw into Liverpool here. Joe Gomez takes that quickly and gives it to Fabio Carvalho. Now Carvalho to Firmino. Firmino back to Gomez, and Gomez heads it back to Canate, who then passes it back to his keeper, Alisson. Alisson now booting it long to Tsimikas. Now Tsimikas trying to find Fabio Carvalho down the left-hand side, but his pass is misplaced, but he does win the ball back here with Firmino now. Firmino driving forward down the left-hand side. He's tackled by Connor Goldson. It goes out of play for a Liverpool throw-in there. Liverpool slowly easing into the game here as we approach the 10-minute mark. Now Fabio Carvalho on the ball here. Referee flags for offside though, and it will be a Rangers free kick. There's quite a few games on tonight as well, guys, in terms of the Champions League. We also got the Spurs one down there in the bottom left corner, so I'll keep an eye on. Napoli beat Ajax. It is Liverpool trying to break on an attack here with Darwin Nunez. But Connor Goldson wins the ball back for Rangers, and Darwin Nunez is called for a free kick, and it will be a Rangers free kick after Darwin Nunez fouled Connor Goldson there. Game Walks says bad start from Liverpool. Yeah, it's not been the best start so far. Rangers have been pretty lively, to be fair to them. I mean, compared to last week, we were a lot better from kickoff. But it is Alan McGregor here now on the ball for Rangers. He boots it long here, trying to find Koláč up front. It almost falls to Fashion Sakala, but Alisson does collect it here. And Alisson rolls it out to Konate. Konate now on the ball for Liverpool. Gives it across to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott now back to Konate. Konate kicking it back to Ryan Kent here, though. But luckily, Liverpool do win back possession here with Jordan Henderson. Henderson trying to do a long ball forward for Darwin Nunez to chase. But the Rangers midfielder intercepts it and kicks it back to Alan McGregor there. Now Alan McGregor on the ball for Rangers. Boots it long for Fashion Sakala, but it falls to Virgil van Dijk instead here. Virgil van Dijk now on the ball for Liverpool. Passes it back to his keeper, Alisson. Alisson now to Konate. Konate across to Joe Gomez. Now back to Konate. Konate booting it long here now. Trying to find Bobby Firmino, but it falls to Ben Davies instead. Davies kicks it across to Lundstrom. Lundstrom, for some reason, booted it forward. Trying to find Ryan Kent, but Joe Gomez wins that battle. They're around the same age bracket, aren't they? Probably might have been in the youth team together. No, we want from Barnsley. Well, maybe they might have played with each other at some point. Ryan Kent and Joe Gomez probably know of each other, sorry. I do like Joe Gomez. I got a soft spot for Joe Gomez, but he's not been great, has he, the last few seasons? Let's be honest. But it is Virgil van Dijk here for Liverpool. I always thought Joe Gomez could be that defender for England that they need. You know, we've got a few stinky ones. We've got John Stones there. We've got Harry Maguire, Connor Cody. I always thought Joe Gomez could be the perfect defender for Liverpool, for England as well, but it's never come to fruition really. But it is Konate on the ball here, gives it across to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott now bombing forward with some pace with the ball directly down the midfield, gives it across to Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez crosses it across to Firmino, but it is cleared away by James Tavernier. It was good play there by Liverpool. It was offside anyway. It was a lovely play by Harvey Elliott to find Darwin Nunez, but the initial play was offside. Just about. I thought Darwin Nunez should have shot instead of passing it, but Rangers cleared it away nonetheless. But it was offside, guys. Ben Davies here on the ball for Rangers from the free kick. He gives it back to his keeper, McGregor. McGregor now booting it long, trying to find Koláč. By the way, guys, Koláč, the Rangers striker, has been on some excellent form so far this season. I think he's got like 13 goals or something. I don't know, something like that. 11 goals, 13 games. Something crazy. Been really, really good though so far for Rangers. Keeping Alfredo out of the team. And it is Rangers on the ball here now with Borna Barisic. He gives it back to Ben Davies. Now Ben Davies across to John Lundstrom. John Lundstrom now on the ball. He gives it back to Connor Goldson there. Connor Goldson booting it long, trying to find Fashion Sakala. But he kicks it out of play and it goes out for a Liverpool throw in there. Calvin YNWA showing his support. So Mecca has to take the throw in here for Liverpool. Need to get into the next gear here, guys. We've been a bit sloppy so far. Not being brilliant. Bit of a slow start. And it is Connor Goldson here on the ball for Rangers. He gives it across to Ben Davies. Now Ben Davies to Borna Barisic, the left back. Boots it long for Ryan Kent to collect, and Ryan Kent does collect it. He's got Joe Gomez on, putting pressure on him there. But it is Harvey Elliott who wins it back. And then Liverpool do win a throw in here. I did think it'll be a harder game for Liverpool today. That's why I went for a 1-0 win. But so far, it's been fairly even, guys. But I would say Rangers probably do edge it so far. But it is Konate now, heading it across to Henderson. But Henderson loses the ball to Lundstrom here. Now Lundstrom passing it out to Connor Goldson, his centre-back. Connor Goldson now forward to Fashion Sakala. Fashion Sakala beating his man Firmino and gives it across to Tavernier. Tavernier with a long ball forward here, trying to find Ryan Kent. He manages to do so. Now Ryan Kent back to Borna Barisic. Barisic with a ball into the area. He finds Lundstrom. Now another ball into the area, comes to Alisson's hands to collect. But Rangers looking a bit dangerous here. But they got no... But the balls into the area don't look too good there, guys. Connor Goldson again on the ball here now from the Alisson goal kick. He gives it across to Ben Davies. Rangers holding the majority of the possession so far. Ben Davies now to Borna Barisic. Barisic back to Ben Davies here. Now across to Connor Goldson. Yeah, but yeah, guys, if you're new around here, drop a like on the stream as well. We're nearly at 50 likes already, which is crazy. Appreciate all the support on the channel. Been doing well recently on the channel, and it's massively appreciated, guys. But it is Arfield down the ball for Rangers. Takes a shot. It's 1-0 Rangers. Scott Arfield is the man to make it 1-0 for the Rangers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Scott Arfield makes it 1-0 to Rangers here. I gotta say, guys, it's probably deserved as well. Oh, God. Things get from bad to worse here. Scott Arfield makes it 1-0. It was a Kolach, found Ryan Jack, and then Ryan Jack gave it across to Arfield. He tucked it into the bottom left corner there. The space and defence just opened up for him there. And it's really, really poor defending there. Van Dijk, who's at fault there? Let's have a look at that. Who's meant to be marking that space? Because that was poor defending there. There's like a massive gap in the defence. Probably say Konate to be fair, but yeah, poor defending. But good play by Rangers there to make it 1-0. Scott Arfield. Obviously, I got no words, guys. I got no words. Let's go 2-1 Liverpool. God's sake. Liverpool are in possession here now with Harvey Elliott. Gives it across to Jordan Henderson. Henderson here now to Bobby Firmino. Firmino now across to Fabinho. Fabinho now to Joe Gomez. No way Liverpool form is drastic. It's terrible, guys. Absolutely terrible. Harvey Elliott here kicking out a play, and it will be a Rangers throw in here in Liverpool's half again. Scott Arfield, though, the Canadian. He feels like he's been at Rangers for years. Didn't he play for Burnley, Scott Arfield? I'm pretty sure he did. But it is Rangers in possession here again now with Ben Davies. Ben Davies loses it to Harvey Elliott, though, but then it falls back to Ben Davies again here. Ben Davies now across to Borna Barisic. Barisic now to Connor Goldson. Goldson now to Ben Davies. Davies across to Barisic. Look, guys, I knew it would be a harder game today. I mean, it was obviously at Ibrox, probably one of the hardest stadiums to come to in a European night. We've seen how big of an advantage Ibrox was last season in the Europa League for Rangers. And I can just see the fans. I can't hear it, obviously, but I can see the fans And they look absolutely mental. Yeah, it's Connor Goldson here on the ball for Rangers again here, booting it long for Fasher Takada to chase, but Virgil van Dijk will clear it away for a Rangers throw-in here. Ryan Jack gives it across the tavern here for the throw-in. No Liverpool better win. Yeah, I know, guys, it's poor start. Really, really poor start. Shockingly poor. It's almost like we are playing without a manager. Yeah, totally agree, guys. Stinking. Absolutely stinking. Let's go Rangers, let's go. Got a few Rangers fans in here. There's Barisic on the ball here for Rangers now. He boots it long for Ryan Kent to chase, but Joe Gomez gets there first. But it's a terrible pass by Joe Gomez for Koláč to chase. Luckily, Koláč can't get it past Alisson, but that was terrible, terrible defending by Joe Gomez. Wake up. Stinking defending. What is he doing here? Terrible pass back to his keeper. It's not like he's even looking at the keeper to see where he is. Luckily, it was nothing came from it, but it was just poor. Liverpool just looked like an absolute shell of the team they were last season, guys. It's one of the worst hangovers I've ever seen. Rangers is championship level. I probably disagree with that, to be fair, but Harvey Elliott now on the ball for Liverpool. Gives it across to Darwin Nunez down the right-hand side. Darwin Nunez crosses it into the box, but it's cleared away by Barisic there. But it falls back to Darwin Nunez again. Darwin Nunez now to Harvey Elliott. Elliott whips it in. But Connor Goldson clears it. And it falls to Fasher Takada here for Rangers. Klopp is unstable, so is his team now. That's 7-year stint, guys, isn't it? Klopp could be toast if things don't improve, and I love Klopp, but being let down. Yeah, I agree, guys. Shout out to Ahil Joshi. But it is Liverpool on the attack here now, potentially. With Firmino. Firmino gives it across to Fabio Carvalho. Carvalho have a shot. Just goes wide of the post, and it will be a Rangers goal kick here. What is going on with Liverpool? Defence is so bad. Yeah, I know, guys. Defence is absolutely rank rotten. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just bizarre. It reminds me of that season. I remember like a few years ago, Chelsea had that absolute stinker. Do you remember when Chelsea won the league with Mourinho in like 2014-15? And then the following season, they were absolutely humming. They finished like 10th, I think. This is almost what this season's like so far for Liverpool. It's just crazy. But it is Darwin Nunez chasing a loose ball here, but Ben Davies does win it for Rangers, but he clears it away back to Firmino. Now Firmino to Fabio Carvalho. Carvalho have a shot, but it takes a deflection, and it goes out of play, I believe, for a Rangers goal kick. The defence is under massive pressure every game, and due to this, we are making mistakes left, right, and centre. You never walk alone. Yeah. It's a Liverpool corner, guys. Sorry, it took a deflection, but I think Alan McGregor got a touch on it before it went out of play. So it will be a Liverpool corner here. Shout out to Hill Joshi. Wow, that's all I can say. Wow, yeah, guys, I know it's stinking. Tottenham have just got a goal back, guys, as well from their game. It's 1-1 in that one. So Mecca has to take the corner here. Whips it in. Falls to Firmino. It's 1-1, guys. It's 1-1. Bobby Firmino gets a goal back. A lovely corner. Poor defending from Rangers there. But it's 1-1 now. I did say Firmino would score tonight, but I was hoping it would be in the circumstances of Rangers not scoring first. But nonetheless, we do get an equaliser here. He's not celebrating, which is good to see. He's running straight back to the centre half. But it is 1-1, guys. Kind of poor defending there at the near post by Rangers. Why is Fashion Sakala marking him? We'll take it, guys, though. The smallest man on the pitch is marking Firmino. Lovely header. Lovely ball as well. That's a lot better, guys. I don't feel I can celebrate that. I don't think I can celebrate until we sort this defending out. I'm still a bit shaky about it, to be honest, guys. I mean, yeah, it's 1-1 now, but the way the defence has been so far, it's been absolutely stinking. Now we win the game. It's good that we scored, guys, but I can't get carried away. The way we played so far this season, our defence is just stinking. I just don't want to get ahead of ourselves, really. Kovacic just booted the ball against the referee's head. But it is Liverpool in possession here now with Tsimikas. He gives it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk now to Alisson here. Alisson back to Van Dijk for the Reds. He gives it across to Tsimikas. Now Tsimikas on the ball here for Liverpool. He loses possession to Fashion Sakala. Now Scott Arfield on the ball for Rangers. Gives it back to James Tavernier. James Tavernier trying to find part past John Lundstrom, but Bobby Firmino wins it back here. Now Fabinho chasing the ball up the pitch. Finds Darwin Nunez. No, Connor Goldson gets the tackle in and gives it back to Alan McGregor. Darwin Nunez is rolling around on the floor here, claiming for a free kick. It could be another injury here for Liverpool here. Darwin Nunez has gone down. His shin looks like he's in absolute pain as well. The last thing we need is another injury. Oh, it does look painful. Studs first to Connor Goldson on his ankle. Calvin, you'll never walk alone, says, do you cover every game, mate? Just subbed. Yeah, we try to cover every game, guys. We tried to do the Arsenal game the other day there. But my Wi-Fi cut out, so I couldn't actually do it. But yeah, other than technical difficulties, yeah, we do cover every game. David Haleyesa says, we will win against City. Believe me. I was speaking to someone about this the other day, actually. I do think it's one of those weird situations where you think you can beat City, even though you had a terrible season. I think the boys might just show up for the game. I don't know, there's just something about it. There's just something about that game. I think we can actually win it. Yeah, Darwin Nunez is back on his feet, guys. It did look quite painful, but he's back on his feet now. Now it's Tsimikas on the ball here, gives it to Fabinho. Fabinho is now fouled, and it will be a Liverpool free kick here in the Rangers half. VAR as pants. Yeah, I agree. I thought maybe a free kick or something here, like maybe a yellow card or something, but no, referee says no. VAR says no. I'm sick of it, though. I'm sick of it now. Like, on the weekend fixture was just stinking. Ryan Nicholson says, where would Rangers finish in the Prem? With their current team, I think... I don't know. I think, realistically, with their current team, I think there would be a bottom half of the table team now. With their current team, obviously, once they get the first season underway and get the Prem money with their reputation and stuff like that, they'll be able to get better players in. But I'd say there's a lot of Premier League proven players, really. I think Goldson used to play for Brighton. I think Ryan Kent's Premier League standards. I think Kovacic is potentially Premier League standards. Liverpool with a chance. Liverpool over the top to Fabio Carvalho. Oh, McGregor collects it. Good chance there for Liverpool. But Alan McGregor does collect it. Callum Carver says 15th. Yeah, I'd go for 15th, 14th. That's what I'd probably say around that area. Mid-table Rangers. Yeah, I say 14, 15. But they got such a big reputation, so if them and Celtic were in the Premier League, they'd probably be able to attract quite high quality players that would help them build their team. I don't know if that would ever happen though. I think there's always like speculation saying that Celtic and Rangers would come to the Premier League or come to the English leagues. Game Wolf says, I'm not going to be sad as if we lose, we faced Arsenal and City back to back. Yeah, I think the Arsenal game was a bit frustrating then, obviously in terms of decisions by the referee and stuff like that. Obviously we want to win, but Man City are probably, well, they are the best team in the league, let's face it. But I think we can definitely put up a good fight against them. It's one of the big games the players love. But it is Liverpool in the attack here now. Tsimikas just put a ball into the area, but it was cleared away by Connor Goldson. But it does fall back to Fabinho now. And Fabinho whipping it in. But he kicks out of play. And it'll be a Rangers goal kick here for Alan McGregor to take. Just a replay of that goal from earlier. Terrible man marking by Rangers, it has to be said. It's really poor. But good header by Bobby. But it is Joe Gomez now on the ball for Liverpool. He kicks it across to Firmino. Now Firmino trying to find Darwin Nunez on the run down that right-hand side. But he's outpaced by Ben Davies, believe it or not. And Ben Davies kicks it back to Alan McGregor. Samikas has done really amazingly well. Yeah, he's looked really good so far, guys. It was a lovely corner as well. Firmino is doing so well at the moment. Yeah, he's been one of the better players so far this season in what's been in a poor season so far for Liverpool. He's been one of the better players. Obviously Diaz as well, but Diaz is injured now, of course. But Liverpool do have a throw in here with Joe Gomez. Yeah, Tottenham now winning, guys, as well. 2-1 to Tottenham. That throw goes to nothing, and now Rangers are in possession again here with Alan McGregor, a.k.a. Shagger. He gives it across to Connor Goldson. Connor Goldson now booting it forward for Fashion Sakala to chase. It was a nice ball, but it just bounced out of play slightly, and it will be a Liverpool throw in here in their own half. But yeah, guys, if you're new around here as well, drop a like on the stream. It helps us out massively. If you're a massive Liverpool fan as well, we do upload daily content surrounding news around the club. When the transfer window's open as well, we do transfer news, stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll be uploading tomorrow as well after the game. So yeah, give us a subscription. It's massively appreciated. But it is Rangers on the possession here again now. John Lundstrom. Lundstrom here giving it across to James Tavernier. Tavernier now back to Connor Goldson. Goldson giving it back to Alan McGregor. Do you know Mbappe wants to leave PSG? Do you think he will come to Liverpool? It's hard to say, really. I don't know why. He's obviously kicking up a fuss. I think his ambitions are always to play for Real Madrid, weren't they? I think that's what his goal in his career was, always to play for Real Madrid. I think if he goes to a Premier League team, it would probably either be Liverpool or someone else. I don't think Man City would get him, obviously, because they got Haaland, but I think Liverpool is probably one of the more realistic options if it was the Premier League. I think Madrid as well, guys, to be fair. But I think if it was a Premier League team to choose from, I think it probably would be Liverpool. But it's quite unrealistic in my opinion. The amount of money required to sign him is crazy. But Rangers do win a corner kick here. It'll be Ryan Kent to take it after their attack was fizzled out. Ryan Kent just taking his time here to take the corner kick. Sorry, guys, for the spam. I keep getting quite a lot of them on the channel here. Probably should get some moderators to ban them. The corner comes in, though, and it's cleared away nicely there by Fabio Carvalho, but it falls back to James Tavernier here now. James Tavernier giving it across to John Lundstrom down that right-hand side. John Lundstrom here with a ball into the area, but it's cleared away by Van Dijk, but it falls back to Borna Barisic. Borna Barisic now to Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent giving it back to Borna Barisic with a ball into the area. Kolac wins a header, but he bounces it over to Fashion Sakala instead. Now Fashion Sakala down that right-hand side for Rangers. He's then tackled by Darwin Nunez. A nice tackle, to be fair. Darwin Nunez now gives it across to Firmino. Firmino now clearing it away up the park. And that falls to Connor Goldson. Connor Goldson then gives it back to Ben Davies here. Now John Lundstrom. Lundstrom booting it forward for Ryan Kent here. Ryan Kent to Ryan Jack. Ryan Jack's then fouled. Just outside the penalty area, but I think the referee says no foul, and it will be a That is a foul, I believe, but it'll be a Liverpool goal kick, I think, instead, guys. Now Joe Gomez kicks it against Ryan Kent's leg, and it goes out for a throw in here. But yeah, guys, 35 minutes played so far. It is 1-1. Rangers, given credit where credit's due, they did look pretty good in the build-up to their goal. But I think Liverpool's defence is just shambolic, to put it quite bluntly. That's why I'm not too confident at 1-1 now. I think attacking-wise, we can be a massive threat, but at the moment we look too shaky at the back. We've got John Lundstrom here, giving it across to James Tavernier. James Tavernier now to Fashion Sakala. Fashion Sakala trying to beat Tsimikas, but Tsimikas done well there to block him out from his run. I think the referee's called for a free kick there. I think he called it as a foul. Tsimikas on Fashion Sakala. I do like that Sakala player though. He's quite an interesting player. He's very small, very agile. He doesn't really get many chances at Rangers though. They don't normally play him, to be fair. Because last time they were playing Tillman, that's who they were playing last week, and he was really bad. Did nothing all game. Ball comes in from Rangers though, and it falls to Ben Davies on the edge of the box here, but Darwin Nunez does kick it away back to Ryan Jack though. And the referee's called for offside here. Is that from the free kick, I believe? Or maybe a pass after the free kick. I think it is from the free kick. The referee's called for offside. Great set piece by the Rangers. Alisson now from the free kick. Kicks it across to Konate. Konate now back to Alisson. Now Konate on the ball here. He's tackled by Kolac. The referee calls a foul, and it'll be a Liverpool free kick. I can slowly see the poll creeping downwards in terms of the Liverpool percentage as well. I think we were on like 80% when I first started streaming, and now it's gone down to 67%. So obviously people changing their minds and who they think will win the game. But it is Firmino now on the ball for Liverpool. He boots it back to Alisson. Now Alisson to Van Dijk. Van Dijk now to Jordan Henderson. Henderson trying to switch the play across to Joe Gomez, but it's a poor pass. Now Joe Gomez gives the ball away to Scott Arfield. Now Scott Arfield to Ryan Jack. But luckily Fabio Carvalho is awake and won the ball back here for Liverpool, because that was terrible defending again by both Jordan Henderson. And I won't really blame Joe Gomez for it, because he put Joe Gomez under a lot of pressure to clear the ball away. But again, Liverpool need to wake up at the back there. Connor Goldson here for Rangers. He gives it to Borna Barisic. Barisic now to Lundstrom. Lundstrom back to Barisic again. Barisic now back to John Lundstrom. He then loses the ball to Joe Gomez. Now Joe Gomez driving down that right-hand side for Liverpool. He gives it to Harvey Elliott. Now back to Gomez again. Gomez gets a ball into the area here, but it's cleared away by Ben Davies. And then it falls to Firmino on the edge of the box here. He then gives it across to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott now trying to find Fabio Carvalho with a run. But Scott Arfield manages to clear it away here. But only as far as to Virgil van Dijk. Now Van Dijk to Firmino. Firmino to Harvey Elliott. Back to Firmino. Firmino now to Henderson. Henderson to Konate. Now to Henderson. Henderson's right back to Konate. I think Sai Kumar is a fan of Sakala. But it is Kolac now chasing the ball down the right-hand side for Rangers here on a counter-attack. He whips it in across to Ryan Kent, but it's a terrible cross. And it goes out of play for a throw-in to Liverpool. But dangerous attack there. Very poor pass by Kolac to Ryan Kent. But we need to watch our defending here. Now Liverpool in possession. This is what happens FSG when you stand still in the transfer market. Yeah, I know, guys. Terrible. They're just, I don't know, it's just a lot of things has gone wrong this season. I think it's a mixture. Sorry, Ryan Kent here with a shot for Rangers, but it was blocked by the Liverpool defence, and Rangers do win a free kick here. There's a lot of things to kind of contribute to this poor start to the season. I think it's, the hangover as well of last season. Guys, at one point we'll be a potential quadruple, and we'll potential quadruple contenders. They had the Premier League, the Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. These things can be quite exhausting for a player. So I think a lot of these players are struggling with a hangover from that season. From like such highs now to such lows, it's just really disappointing to watch. But Rangers are on the attack here again. Nothing came from the corner kick there. But it is James Tavernier here. Yeah, defence is a shambles. Yeah, I know, guys, stinking. Absolutely rank rotten. Fashion Sakala here now for Rangers down that right-hand side. A really good run past Zemeckis. It falls to Scott. Takes a shot, but it's blocked by Allison there. But again, the defence is absolutely howling. Darwin Nunez now chasing a potential counter-attack here for Liverpool. But Ben Davies clears it away as Connor Goldson has pulled a muscle here on his thigh. And I think he's gone down here. He has gone down, guys. Connor Goldson's gone down with an injury. Calvin Walker says, we are aging. I think we are not as fast as last year, and confidence is low. Yeah, it's a relatively old squad, isn't it, if you think about it? Obviously, Allison, I think, is 30. You got Salah's 31, I think. You also got, what's a lot of players? Milner, Henderson. Yeah, relatively an old squad, guys, as well. I honestly don't know what happened to Liverpool so suddenly. At least we have a good goalkeeper. Yeah, Allison's top quality. Allison is top quality. But yeah, Connor Goldson's gone down here. This is a big blow for Rangers, by the way. I don't know if you guys are obviously aware of Rangers, but they've had quite a few issues defensively recently. So at the start of the season, obviously Ben Davies was injured, and they bought a player called John Suter, I think. It was either Harry or John Suter, one of the brothers. I think it's John Suter from Hearts. He's still injured now. And they also bought another one from some other random team. He's not really kicked off well. So the fact that Connor Goldson could potentially be coming off the pitch here, guys, is quite a big news for Rangers. And they could see us potentially with a slight advantage if Goldson does have to come off the park. They started Leon King last time, didn't they, guys, on last week? And he was 18 years old. I think he's probably the go-to option. He's been linked to a fair few big Premier League clubs as well, Leon King. Anyway, to stream the football. Yeah, on BT, guys, BT Sports, where I'm watching it. But yeah, guys, there's a break and play quickly. If you're new around here, just drop a like on the stream. It's massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel as well. And we upload daily content surrounding Liverpool. So if you're a big Liverpool fan, this channel is for you. But yeah, guys, Connor Goldson, I think he's coming off here now, guys. He's pulled a muscle in his leg. Major blow to Rangers. He looks absolutely gutted. He knows it hurts. But it's a big boost for Liverpool, though. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Don't wish a player to get injured, obviously. But yeah, Tottenham are 3-1 up, guys. Barcelona are also 1-0 up in their game. We'll go through some of the scores quickly, actually, because there's kind of a break in play at the moment. Yeah, Rangers fans giving Connor Goldson a big round of applause. Bit gutting for them, really, that he has to come off. So Rangers, obviously Liverpool 1-1. Bayern Leverkusen and Porto 1-0 Porto. Barcelona beat Inter 1-0. Bayern Munich beating Victoria Pleasant 4-0. And Tottenham beating Frankfurt 3-1. Marseille beating Sporting 2-0. A lot of good games on tonight, actually. Henderson has done well these past years, but I honestly think we need a new captain. Yeah, he's done well. Not too sure, guys. There's a lot of things wrong with the squad currently. There's a lot of things to dissect with the teams. It's hard to put your finger on one thing. There is 3 minutes to stop his time here, guys. Obviously, had an injury there on Connor Goldson, so a few minutes added up. Fabinho captain. Who is our vice captain? Is it Fabinho? Van Dijk, isn't it? Van Dijk, I think. Well, Alice, I don't know. I think it is Van Dijk, isn't it? Joe Gomez now on the ball for Liverpool. Gives it across to Bobby Firmino here. Bobby Firmino to Fabio Carvalho. Now Carvalho running down that right-hand side for Liverpool. Gives it across to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott here giving it across to Jordan Henderson. Henderson now across to Fabinho. Fabinho finds Tsimikas. What can he do here down the left-hand side? Whips it in. It falls to Alan McGregor. Yeah, Virgil, yeah. I think I do think we need a whole new sort of rebuild though. But we have got one last attack here, guys, before the halftime whistle. It's Darwin Nunez down that left-hand side. He tries to find Harvey Elliott on the right-hand side. He whips the ball across, but he kicks out of play for a Rangers goal kick. And it's just sloppy play. It's just boring. It's just terrible. It's just really, really sloppy play by Liverpool. It's just Liverpool should sub Thiago for Henderson. Yeah, something needs to change, guys, massively. We've got about 30 seconds left to play of this first half here, guys. And Liverpool do win a free kick in the centre spot. Henderson takes it, gives it to Fabinho. Now Fabinho to Konate. He gives it back to his keeper. Now across to Tsimikas. He then boots it long for Darwin Nunez to chase, but it falls to King instead. And he heads it away. And that is the halftime whistle, guys. Sorry if I sound a bit deflated. I'm a bit annoyed. It's just terrible. It's just stinking. Yeah, guys, I'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half here. Hopefully something changes because it's just been poor, really. It's just not been great. Defensively, it's been stinking. I just need to wake up a little bit, really. But yeah, guys, I'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half. And hopefully we can get a win. My new prediction is 2-1 Liverpool. Staying optimistic. But guys, I'll see you in 15 minutes. All right, guys, we're back underway for the second half. Disappointing first half, let's be honest here. Wasn't great. Defense was a bit stinking. But guys, I'm a bit optimistic for the next 45 minutes. Hopefully we can get a goal and win the game here. Had a few family members messaging me, the Rangers fans. Pretty happy with their performance so far. Guys, I've seen a few predictions there in the chat as well for the second half as I have a little read through them. The EA Bro says, yeah, 2-1. Calvin says 3-1 Liverpool. Darwin and... I'm going to go Darwin and... If you say 3-1, let's go Darwin and Bobby Firmino. FTS Stormy says, yes, Liverpool is going to win. Hopefully, guys. I'm hoping so. Glad to see the optimism in the chat here. But it is Rangers to get us off underway for the second half with Fashion Sakala. No changes, I don't believe, so far. I will double check that, though. Make sure no one's made any substitutions. I know Rangers have forced to make one earlier. Yeah, guys, no substitutions at half-time. Obviously, Rangers were forced to make one earlier with Connor Goldson getting an injury. They've got Leon King in defence now for them. But it is James Tavernier here on the ball now for Rangers. He then gives it to John Lundstrom. Now Lundstrom across to that man, Leon King, the 18-year-old. The man that's been linked to a fair few Premier League clubs, actually, in the recent days. He then gives it back to Alan McGregor. Alan McGregor now boots it long. Trying to find Kolach. But it's cleared away by Kanate's header. And it falls to Tsimikas, who then bombs forward down that left-hand side. And he's fouled by Fashion Sakala then. It'll be a Liverpool free kick here. Just past the halfway line. And I think the referee's given Fashion Sakala a stern word. Well, I don't quite saw actually. He kind of put his head into his knee. And I know that might bit his tongue or something. But it is Van Dijk now on the ball for Liverpool. He gives it across, trying to find Harvey Elliott, but he loses possession here. And Barisic here now on the ball, trying to pass it forward to Kolach. But Harvey Elliott wins it back. And then now it's Bobby Firmino on the ball for Liverpool. He gives it across to Fabio Carvalho. An advantage is played after a foul. Bobby Firmino was committed. But the referee says play on. Now Fabio Carvalho gives it to Bobby Firmino. Now to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott to Joe Gomez down the right-hand side. Gomez with a shot. But it's blocked by Ben Davies relatively comfortably there. I think we should bring Jota on or Salah. Yeah, I think we should bring Salah on, guys, to be honest. If he's potentially, obviously, help us win the game. Harvey Elliott here now for Liverpool. Takes a shot again. And this time it's blocked by Borna Barisic. And then it falls to Fabio Carvalho on the edge of the box. He gives it across to Jordan Henderson. Now Henderson to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott and then is fouled by John Lundstrom there on the edge of the box, and it will be a Liverpool free kick here. In a good spot as well, guys, for a free kick. There's obviously no Trent to take it. But we'll have a little look. It was a clear foul. It looks like Henderson or Tsimikas will take it. A bit more lively so far, guys, this second half, which I like to see. A good spot here, potentially to take a shot. It's on the right side, just outside the edge of the box. Or you could potentially whip it into the area and hopefully get someone's head on it. We will see. We've obviously got Darwin Nunez and Virgil van Dijk there to aim for, so some big players. But taking their time here. Ball comes into the area, takes a shot, and it goes way over the bar there with Tsimikas. He took the shot. And it did not test the keeper one little bit. But Alan McGregor takes the goal kick here for Rangers. Boots it long, trying to find Kolach, but it's headed away by Van Dijk there. And he goes out of play for a Rangers throw-in their own half, though. Guys, if you're new around here as well, drop a like on the stream. We're nearly at 100 likes, which is awesome. So if we can get to 100 likes, that'll be massively appreciated. Calvin says, come on, LFC. I agree. Let's... obviously, I think it'll be 2-1, guys, but I want more goals, really, from us. James Tavernier whips the ball into the area for Rangers, and it almost falls to Ryan Jack, but luckily Virgil van Dijk got a foot in and cleared it away. And now it falls to John Lundstrom here, who then is dispossessed by Henderson. But Henderson, trying to pass it forward to Darwin Nunez, loses the ball to the Rangers midfield, and now Rangers are in possession again here now, with Scott Arfield down that left-hand side. Kanate puts a foot in, and it goes out of play for a Rangers throw-in. Now Rangers with Scott Arfield here in possession. He gives it back to Ben Davies, gives it back to Ben Davies. Now across to Leon King. Leon King now to James Tavernier. I remember a few seasons ago, guys, James Tavernier was potentially in the lineup for a England call-up. He is English, never been called up to the squad though. I think 2 years ago when Rangers went unbeaten in their season, he scored many goals in Europe as well. But never quite earned a call-up for the England squad. But it is Jordan Henderson here now for Liverpool, passing it forward to Darwin Nunez, who's forced out wide down that left-hand side. He then gives it across to Fabio Carvalho, back to Darwin Nunez, who tries to cross it into the area, but Lundstrom gets a touch on it and it goes out of play for a Liverpool corner kick here. But a good interception there by John Lundstrom. Tsimikas will take the corner again. Obviously, last time it was successful with Bobby Firmino getting his head on it. Let's see if he can do it again. Ball comes in. Headed away this time by Leon King, but only as far as to Jordan Henderson. He gives it back to Firmino. Now Firmino trying to pass to Harvey Elliott down that right-hand side, but it was an absolute howling pass, and it went out of play for a Rangers goal kick there. That pass was stinking. Now Shag had to take the goal kick for Rangers. He plays it short now to Ben Davies. Ben Davies trying to boot it along, trying to find a Kolach, but it finds Tsimikas instead. Now Tsimikas on the ball for Liverpool. Gives it across to Kanate. Kanate now to Joe Gomez. Gomez driving the ball forward, trying to find Darwin Nunez down the right-hand side. The pass is misplaced, but luckily it falls back to the Liverpool star, Joe Gomez again. Now Fabio Carvalho, just been fouled on the ball there, and it will be a Liverpool free kick. Liverpool free kick here, guys. They play it short to Bobby Firmino. Now Firmino to Darwin Nunez. Shot blocked by Ben Davies, and Alan McGregor collects the ball. McGregor takes the goal kick here, guys. A bit better start for us this half, I would say. I think Rangers have had maybe one or two chances. Speaking of Rangers, it is James Tavernier now on the ball. But he's dispossessed by Firmino. Now Firmino giving it across to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez now a lovely ball forward to Darwin Nunez to take a shot from distance. And it's a terrible shot though, and it goes over the bar, and it's a Rangers goal kick again. Oh, it's terrible. William McCarvey says, Rangers, we are the people. A couple of Rangers fans in here tonight. Good to see, good to see. If you're a fan of Liverpool as well in the Premier League, drop a like and a subscribe on the channel. We massively appreciate it. Nah, I do like Rangers. I have a lot of respect for Rangers. I think the Scottish League's slagged off too much. But a lovely ball by Joe Gomez into the path of Darwin Nunez, into the path of Bobby Firmino. It's 2-1 to Liverpool, guys. It's 2-1 to Liverpool. Sorry, excuse the commentation on that one. It's very quick pace. Joe Gomez whipped the ball into the area for Bobby Firmino, and now it's 2-1 to Liverpool. A lovely ball by Joe Gomez into the feet of Bobby Firmino just to tap it in past Alan McGregor. It's 2-1 to Liverpool. I am losing my voice a little bit here. But a lovely goal. And great ball by Joe Gomez there as well. He is onside. And nice, easy finish there for Bobby Firmino. Yes, Calvin, you did say. Bobby. He's on fire, Bobby Firmino, to be fair, considering how bad we've been so far this season. All credit to Bobby Firmino. And I'll still say to Diaz as well. Diaz has been a glimmer of hope. But these two players for us have been brilliant. Bobby Firmino. This was my prediction, guys. 2-1. Well, it wasn't at the start of the game. My prediction was 1-0 initially, but we chopped and changed it. Brilliant, though. Absolutely brilliant. Liverpool back in possession again, though, guys, from the Rangers kickoff there. And Tsimikas now on the ball. Let's get another goal here, guys. Make it a bit more comfortable. Gives it off to Darwin Nunez. Now Darwin Nunez to Fabio Carvalho. Now Carvalho switched the play down the right-hand side to Harvey Elliott. Now to Bobby Firmino again, who's now on a hat-trick for us, guys. Bobby Firmino down the right-hand side. Gives it across to Fabio Carvalho. Now he gives it back to Konate there. Bobby, let him have it. Ryan Jack's gone down here for Rangers. Could be another potential forced substitution for the Glasgow side. The EA bro says, let's get 3-1. Yeah, let's get more goals, guys. Connor Goldson here popping out his head out the tunnel. He's on crutches. A lot happening here, a lot happening. I think Ryan Jack's coming off, guys. I'm not too sure what's happening. Look, he's pulled a muscle again. Ryan Jack. Very interesting to see two players with muscular injuries in the for Rangers here. Maybe have a look at their training schedule. But disappointing for the Glasgow side, though. Very unfortunate. We will wait a minute before the player comes on the park to replace Ryan Jack. He's still not on the park right now, so Rangers are down to 10 men as things stand. Now it is Konate on the ball for Liverpool. Gives it across to Tsimikas. Now Tsimikas to Firmino. Firmino now to Hendo. Henderson now on the ball. He gives it to Joe Gomez. Gomez now to Firmino. That man Bobby. Now to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Firmino. Now across to Harvey Elliott here. Harvey Elliott to Jordan Henderson. Henderson to Van Dijk. Now back to Konate. Now to Firmino. Firmino trying to dip a ball into the path of Bobby Firmino. And Ben Davies headed it away. But only as far as to Firmino. Now Firmino gives it to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott now bombing forward with the ball. Finds Fabio Carvalho, puts a ball into the area. Cleared away again by the Rangers defence here. Now Harvey Elliott again down the right-hand side. Beats his man Borna Barisic here. Takes a shot from distance. But Alan McGregor collects that comfortably. But Davies is set to come on here, guys, for Rangers. Is it Scott Davies, I think his name is? Scott Davies. I think that's the one. No, not Scott Davies, sorry. It's Scott Davies. No, Stephen Davies. Stephen Davies. Scott Wright, Stephen Davies. But it is Liverpool with a chance here with Darwin Nunez down that left-hand side. Takes a shot, but it's blocked by James Tavernier. And now Jordan Henderson has gone down again, guys, here with his shin. Before the referee stops play for that, Stephen Davies will come on the park, though. The last thing we want is another injury for our team. William McGarvey said, we will win tonight and beat Ajax. Fact. I'm not too sure how that's going so far. Hendo's fine, guys. He's back on his feet again. Just playing the game, isn't he? Just playing the game. Joe Gomez now here for Liverpool. Gives it back to that man Henderson. Henderson now back to Konate. Konate down that left-hand side to Tsimikas. Tsimikas running forward here, but Fasha Sakala manages to clear it away for Rangers, but it will be a Liverpool throw-in. Tsimikas plays it across to Fabio Carvalho for Liverpool. Now across to Firmino. Yeah, guys, I'm getting rid of the spam comments. It's just sometimes it's a bit delayed on my screen, so it takes a bit of time for me to remove them. Just constantly getting spam. Jordan Henderson here. John Tam says, on the Rangers. Well, look, guys, the way I see it, our defence has been howling so far. So we'll see how Rangers do with it. But hopefully we can get another goal here. It's kind of a cushion goal. Scott Arfield giving it across to Borna Barisic down that left-hand side. You need some mods. Yeah, I probably will get mods on the channel at some point, guys. Probably get it sorted next stream. Leon King here now for Rangers. He boots it down that right-hand side. Trying to find Fashion Sakala. But his pass is misplaced. And it goes out of play here for a throw-in. The referee's looking at something here. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's speaking to Thiago Alcantara, who's on the bench warming up. Not too sure why the referee's speaking to him. I think Thiago walked on the pitch. The referee's given Thiago a rattle because he walked on the pitch and he's in a bib. Don't know. But it is Rangers now in possession. With John Lundstrom here. Good news for us so far. I think Rangers have looked fairly quiet in the last 10 minutes or so. They haven't really done much since our goal either, so it's good news for us. And Liverpool do win back possession here. But it goes out of play. And it will be a Rangers throw-in. Now it is John Lundstrom for Rangers, giving it back to Borna Barisic here. Barisic passing it back to his keeper. McGregor now booting it long. Terrible distribution, but it finds Van Dijk. Now Van Dijk passing it back to Alisson. Alisson there booting it to Fabio Carvalho. Now Carvalho to Tsimikas. Tsimikas now back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk trying to bomb a long ball forward, but Alan McGregor reads it and clears it away for Rangers. I think we should bring on Mo Salah now, guys. What do you reckon? Mo Salah time? Or Jota? Maybe rest Mo Salah for the weekend? Right. But it is Van Dijk here now for us. He gives it back to Alisson. Big turnaround in the other game as well, guys. Barcelona were 1-0 up. Now they're losing 2-1. Absolute scenes there at Camp Nou. Let's have a look at the other scores quickly. I think Mo Salah is having a chat with one of the coaches, so I think he will be coming on soon. And it is Liverpool still in possession here now with Joe Gomez. But he does kick it out of play and it will be a Rangers throw-in. EA Bro says, yeah, Jota, Defo, and Jota. Yeah, I agree, guys. Get them both on. Let's see out this game. Let's get another goal. Sadio Mane has scored for Bayern Munich tonight, guys. But Liverpool have a chance here. Darwin Nunez, 3-1. Liverpool. Darwin Nunez makes it 3-1 to Liverpool. And I think that's it, guys. Absolutely buzzing. 3-1, Darwin Nunez. He's scored again, guys. I kind of missed that there. So McGregor had the ball here, cleared it away. It was a poor ball, and it fell to Fabinho's feet. And Fabinho then gave it to Fabio Carvalho, now to Bobby Firmino, and then back to Darwin Nunez. And then it was a nice, easy finish for Darwin Nunez. Well, I say nice, easy finish. He still had to place it in the bottom right corner. But a lovely finish there by Darwin Nunez. And it is 3-1 Liverpool. And what a turnaround, guys. What a turnaround. Now I can kind of breathe a sigh of relief a little bit here. It's a bit shaky, a bit unsure at 2-1, but I do feel a bit more comfortable now. It's a start, guys. It's a start, isn't it? They will check for offside here. I think Barisic is keeping them on, though. Darwin's starting to turn up a little bit now, guys. It's good to see. It's really good to see. But, guys, a couple of substitutions to be made for Liverpool. Henderson is coming off the park. And Thiago Alcantara will come on for him. Freshly shaven head. Thiago. Bye-bye, Rangers. Bye-bye, Celtic. Bye-bye, Rangers. And Darwin Nunez is coming off the park here. He's embracing Klopp with a massive hug here. And Mo Salah will be the man to replace him. And then Tsimikas is coming off the park for Andy Robertson. Good to see him back on the pitch again. Andy. Obviously, Andy Robertson is a massive, massive Celtic fan as well. So he'll be looking to enjoy his next 23 minutes of beating the Rangers. And it is Liverpool in possession here again now with Van Dijk, who clears it across to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez now trying to find Fabinho, but it falls to Lundstram instead. Now Lundstram gives it to Arfield down the left-hand side, and Arfield wins a throwing here for Rangers after a Liverpool defender tackled it out of him. But now Liverpool win back possession here with Konate. Konate giving it across to Carvalho. Now back to Konate again. Konate now to Bobby, but Bobby loses the ball to Lundstram. Now back to Barisic here for Rangers. Yeah, crazy. We've actually looked really good the second half, guys. I'll be honest. We actually look really, really solid. We look decent. We look decent. But Van Dijk here now being chased by Fashion Sakala. And Fashion Sakala does win the ball back here for Rangers. Gives it across to Davies. Davies in a lovely tackle there by Thiago. But Davies still maintains the ball. Now across to Tavernier. Tavernier now to Lundstram. Lundstram passing it back to Ben Davies though. Now across to Ryan Kent down that left-hand side here. Ryan Kent to Ben Davies again. They needed a Klopp talk. Yeah, I agree, guys. I agree. See you in the Europa League with Celtic. I don't think Rangers will even make the Europa League, to be honest. I think they'll get knocked out of Europe overall. I think they're packing their bags soon. They're going home. They're not in Europe no longer. They'll take the Europa League, wouldn't they? I think Ajax will get that over them. Here's my predictions, guys. We'll beat Ajax and we'll beat Napoli. We'll top the table. That's what will happen. Well, actually, I don't know. I think because it goes against goals scored, doesn't it? So we'd have to beat Napoli 4-0 to go above them, I believe, if we match the same points, unless Rangers beat Napoli. It's quite confusing. But hopefully, yeah. Either way, hopefully we get through. Well, we'll get through now anyway. But yeah, guys, much better half though. Much happier now. Looks so much stronger. But Alan McGregor here, throwing a nice ball forward, flashing to Carla down that right-hand side. He tries to cross it into Sholax's feet. And now Rangers are claiming for a handball by Kanate. But the referee says no, and it's play on. There's a good attack and play there by Rangers. But nothing could come of it. But yeah, quick break there by Rangers. Now Liverpool in possession with Thiago. Thiago now crossing it down the left-hand side to Andy Robertson. Now Robertson with a ball across the face of the goal to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott now with a terrible cross into the box. And then it goes out of play for a goal kick to McGregor. Duke says this season Liverpool don't know their strongest 11 unless we improve the team in January. I doubt we will do anything in any competition. I agree. Maybe sign Mbappe in January. Who knows? Nah, there needs to be a slight rebuilding process throughout the core of the team. I think, as much as I love the man, I think Milner needs to leave next season. I think he probably is. I think Henderson, I don't know, he's our captain, but it's a hard one to take, guys. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff needs to happen. But yeah, guys, your wish is Klopp's demand. Diego Jota is coming on for Bobby Firmino. I think Bobby Firmino will be happy with his performance tonight. He's been absolutely excellent across the face of the season as well. And in a season that's been really poor for us so far, Firmino has been one of the standout players, and that's why we love him. But yeah, guys, Jota is on the part now for Firmino. Calvin says never a handball, winky face. I think Mbappe's dream is elsewhere, to be honest. Yeah, he wants to go to Madrid. Just being optimistic. Right wing, right back, and two centre midfielders needed as soon as possible. Hendo is driftwood, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah. Who do we get then, guys? Right winger, right back, and two centre midfielders. What do you guys reckon? Who do we get? Look, if we can get Jude Bellingham as one of the centre midfielders, ideal. If we can get Mbappe as a right winger, ideal. Nah, but seriously, realistically, who would you like to get in those positions? Because I think Arthur was just a stinking signing. It was just pointless. Why did we even get him? He's not up to the quality of Liverpool. It was just there for extra depth in midfield, but he's injured now, so it's just a panic buy, really. Oh, a panic loan. But it's Diego Jota here now for Liverpool. He passes out left for Fabio Carvalho. Now Carvalho takes a shot, but it's blocked by James Tavernier. And it falls to the feet of Fabinho on the edge of the box here. Fabinho gives it across to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott now for a shot from distance. Oh, great shot, but just goes over the bar from the youngster. Jeremy says Jude Bellingham is a must. Yeah, I agree. If we can get him next season, then that's massive, but we need to get Champions League first. So. We can't finish 10th and not in Europe. I don't think we will, but yeah, a big rebuild is needed. Jude Bellingham is definitely a must, I agree. Mo Salah with a chance here. 4-1. Mo Salah. Brilliant finish by the Egyptian there. Unbelievable. 4-1. Absolutely buzzing. Mo Salah, mate. Absolute genius. Was attacked down the right-hand side there with Harvey Elliott. Then the ball kind of got flinged up in the air by Diego Jota, and then it fell to Mo Salah's feet in the kind of right corner of the goal, and it takes a shot, and some tight angle as well. Alan McGregor does get a touch to it, but it creeps into the back of the net nonetheless, and it is 4-1 now. And that is game done and dusted, guys. 4-1. What a second half performance, though. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. That was much better than the first half, let's be honest. That is more like it. Rangers making a couple of substitutions here. Not like it will matter now, but Matondo is coming on the park here for Ryan Kent. Kolach is also coming off the pitch as well. Sorry, I'll read it out properly. So Rabbi Matondo is coming on for Sakala. Alfredo Morelos is coming on the park here for Kolach. And Scott Wright, this time, is coming on the park for Ryan Kent. Yeah, it won't really matter now, guys. 15 minutes left to play. 4-1. Duke says Trossard, Lamperty, Rice and Bellingham. I think Rice and Bellingham are a bit ambitious. I mean, Bellingham is either one or the other, I think. I think Bellingham is probably the go-to. But I think we'll get Rice as well. I think Rice will probably go to Chelsea or someone like that. He's a London boy, isn't he? But yeah, Trossard's a good shout, though. I think Trossard's brilliant. What about Moises Caicedo, Brighton? Midfielder, really. Could be quite good. See, just mentioned of a new right winger and Salah scores. Yeah. The game should be 4-1 to the Rangers, you're saying there. Neves from Wolves. Yeah, it could be a shout, Neves, yeah. Bellingham linked to United. Yeah, I don't think he'll go there. Wasn't he linked to United before when he was like in Birmingham, but he chose Dortmund? I'm pretty sure. Something like that. He had like kind of somewhat links to United at the time. I think it wasn't anything serious in it, but he chose Dortmund for his development. But speaking of midfielders here, guys, James Milner is set to come on here for Liverpool. I think this is our final substitutions of the night as well. And it'll be Kanate to come off the park for James Milner. Not been too bad, Kanate, tonight. A lot of our defence redeemed themselves in the second half here. It was kind of a poor start. Joe Gomez, fair enough to him, has redeemed himself. He done well with the Firmino goal. But yeah, looking a bit better now. Yeah, because Neves has been really poor this season. Wolves have been really poor this season as well, so you're probably looking to get out of there. Milner the pitbull. Joe Gomez here now for Liverpool. Gives it across to Firmino. Now Firmino trying to find Harvey Elliott, but he loses the ball here. But Harvey Elliott wins it back. Now Firmino to Mo Salah. Mo Salah with a long ball forward for Harvey Elliott to chase, but it goes out of play here for a Rangers throwing in their own half. Everyone's linked to United, yeah. They'll take anyone at the moment. But Mo Salah here again now for Liverpool. Takes a shot, and it's 5-1 here to Liverpool. It's a brilliant finish by Mo Salah. Oh my God, what a strike, what a finish. Is he back, guys? Is he back? Mo Salah. What a strike that was. This is now becoming a thrashing. And Mo Salah again. He heard someone talking about a new right winger and he's having none of it. He's having absolutely none of it. Lovely placement finish there into the right-hand side of the net. Oh, brilliant finish. Buzzing. Left foot finish. I think McGregor probably could have done a bit better with his positioning, but still, we'll take it nonetheless. That was a lovely strike and a lovely finish by the Egyptian. But Rangers are on the ball here now. Rice will never go to Liverpool. He knows why. No. You never walk alone. Rangers crumble. What I really do is develop Trent the same way Spurs did with Bale. That's a good shout. I think he'll be a good midfield player. I think, yeah, I'm not too sure, guys. Right back. Some of his performances this season at right back have been stinking. Mo Salah again here. 6-1. Mo Salah hat-trick. Oh my God. Mo Salah hat-trick. 6-1. Oh my God. What have I just seen? This is now embarrassing for Rangers. This is embarrassing. And Mo Salah's just come on as a substitute about 15 minutes ago and just banged a hat-trick. Are you joking? Are you joking? Are you joking? Oh my God. Lovely left foot finish there to curl it into the bottom left corner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Absolute embarrassment here in Glasgow. Oh, Mo Salah just turned up, man, and just ripped their team apart. Oh my God. Poor Leon King. He's going to have sleepless nights for many years to come now. 18 years old, and he's just seen the difference between an average player in the Scottish League and a world-class player in Mo Salah. He's just come on the pitch and bagged a hat-trick. What's that about? You know, like, this guy, like, as they say, form is temporary, but class is permanent. That's like one way to sum up Mo Salah. But that is just mental. Unbelievable. 6-1. Guys, it was 1-1 at half time. Mo Salah again here on the ball for Liverpool. This time passing it back to James Milner, then to Harvey Elliott here. Harvey Elliott now bombing forward with the ball for Liverpool. Then falls to Diego Jota. Jota now to Mo Salah. Oh, Mo Salah's tackled. Could have got another one there. Now Van Dijk on the ball here. He tries to pass it down the left-hand side to Robbo, but Wright wins it for Rangers. He then tries to pass it across to Morelos, making a run, but it falls to Alisson instead. Exactly that. Form is temporary, class is within. Yeah. Top player. 5 goals in 4 matches for Mo Salah now in the Champions League, I believe. He just comes on and bags a hat-trick like it's nothing. It's just another day. It's another day for Mo Salah. Six-one. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Please let us be the start of his goal rush. Hopefully. Catch up to bloody Erling Haaland. But it is Rangers now on the ball with Matundo down that left-hand side, but his pass is cancelled out by Joe Gomez's clearance. And it's all down to confidence and say we got it. But whatever Klopp said at half-time needs to go down as one of the best speeches of all time. 1-1, guys. We look shaky, let's be honest. We look terrible in the first half. Defence was in shambles. But the confidence flowing through the team in the second half here. And, yeah, still can't believe he's got a hat-trick. Just comes on the pitch and just bags a hat-trick. Mental. It's James Tavernier here now for Rangers. Got about 5 minutes left to play, guys, of normal time, plus obviously injury time as well on top of that. But I think we won the game now. I think we won the game. I'm pretty confident. Alisson now on the ball for Liverpool. Passes it out left down to Robbo. Robbo now running forward with the ball. Gives it across to Diego Jota here. Now Jota down that left-hand side for Liverpool. What can he do here on the ball? He's got Tavernier there trying to get past him. But Leon King there kicks out of play, and it'll be a Liverpool corner kick here in the 85th minute. Obviously, we scored our first goal from a corner. Let's see if we can get another one here. So should we just say right back, 2 centre midfielders then? No new right winger. Ball comes in from the corner, but it's cleared away this time by Rangers. But only as far as to Thiago, sorry. They both got bald heads, so I had to kind of decide which one was which. But Robbo here now to Fabio Carvalho. Now Fabio Carvalho across to Thiago. Thiago now to Mo Salah again. Mo Salah, a ball into the area to Jota. On to Harvey Elliott, takes a shot and it's offside, guys. Harvey Elliott just scored a goal, but it is offside. But I was looking at the Salah cross into Jota initially. Jota should have finished that first time before it fell to Harvey Elliott. And Harvey Elliott did convert it, but it was offside to make it 7-1. But yeah, slightly offside. They are going to check the goal, guys, nonetheless, though. The VAR are having a look at it before any final decision is made. So it could be 7-1 here, guys, with Harvey Elliott. He wants it, obviously, but I think it is offside. Fingers crossed, Harvey Elliott. Mo Salah giving him a hug here for the VAR check. They're loving it. They're absolutely loving it. I love it. Mo Salah's so happy. It's good to see. Mate, Rangers are just getting absolutely pumped here. This is actually... Oh my god, 7-1 it could be here. VAR check. Come on. Could it be 7-1 here? Harvey Elliott goal. It's a goal! It's 7-1! Harvey Elliott! Oh my god! 7-1! Oh my god. Goal, no offside. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Nothing else to say, guys. 7-1. This is embarrassing for Scottish football. This is embarrassing for Rangers. This is a pumping. 7-1. It feels weird typing the number 7 here, guys, to get the score right. Harvey Elliott is buzzing with that, though. He had his fingers crossed the whole time. But Rangers are in possession again here now. Clearing it up the park here for Robertson to collect. Now Robertson clears it forward. Trying to find Jota. But it falls to James Tavernier instead. And now he gives it back to Leon King, who's forced to clear it out for a Liverpool throw-in. But yeah, guys, that's just amazing. 7-1. Brazil 1, Germany 7. Yes, flashbacks. I remember that. I remember watching that game live, actually. But Liverpool have got a yellow card here on Joe Gomez receiving a yellow card for a challenge on Morelos. Not necessary, but just shows how good we can be. Yeah, exactly, guys. No, this is where we set our bar now, so let's kind of, get there again. We set the bar, sorry, of how good we can be this season. So let's just build upon it. But guys, we're approaching the 90th minute here slowly, and there'll probably be a few minutes of added time. It's one of those games where you just don't want it to finish now because we're just playing amazing football, and Rangers are in absolute shambles. They are checking a potential red card here on Joe Gomez, funnily enough, but the check is over and it is a yellow, luckily. Ball comes in from the Rangers free kick, falls to James Tavernier down that right-hand side. And what can he do here with the ball? He whips it into the area, falls to Matundo here, but Robertson clears it away. And there'll be 1 minute of stoppage time, guys, and half of that's already been played. So another 30 seconds left to play of this match, but it's been brilliant this second half, guys. Unbelievable football by Liverpool. But Rangers do win a late corner here, I believe. And it probably will be their last kick of the game. Potentially could get a consolation goal. But yeah, guys, unbelievable performance in the second half. Inter Milan winning as well, guys. Yeah, as Callum just said there, 3-2. Not a big fan of Barcelona. Don't like them, so I'm glad Inter are winning. Ben Davies takes a strike from distance there, but it is blocked by the Liverpool defence. And guys, that is the full-time whistle. It ends Rangers 1 and Liverpool 7. Unbelievable scenes in the second half. I'll give you guys the update on the scores. I think Bayern Munich were winning 4-1. Mane did score a goal. I'm pretty sure that he scored the first goal for Bayern. They went 4-0 up. Now it is 4-2. But yeah, guys, unbelievable performance in the second half there. 7-1. 7-1. Crazy. But yeah, guys, before we go, just make sure you like the stream because it massively helps us out on the channel. And if you could subscribe as well, we upload daily Liverpool content with news, stuff like that as well. Anything surrounding the football club. We'll probably upload 5 things we learned from this game. And there'll probably be a lot of things to list, like Mo Salah, Bobby Firmino, stuff like that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to shoot off now. It's been great doing the stream with you guys. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. And I'll see you guys all soon. Take care. Peace.